This is a silent and modern killer of young men and everyone, to be honest. Everyone, young or old, is a victim of cheap dopamine. But if you watch this video, you can stop becoming a victim of cheap dopamine, because I've learnt myself some systems and some methods to reduce cheap dopamine. The reason I'm making this video is because I got a message from someone the other day saying that they're just really struggling to get out of it. So this is what I told them. That's exactly what I'm going to tell you to do as well. So first off, we just need to be clear. What is cheap dopamine? Like, what are the types? You've got it in, this is a terrible one, you can get it in porn, you can get it in video games, sugar, obviously not sugar from fruit, sugar from processed foods, so sugar / processed foods / ultra processed foods, short form content, so just scrolling reels mindlessly, that is frying your brain. And it is really anything that takes no effort but makes you feel good. That is not what we want to be having in our lives. Then what we can be doing is adding forms of delayed gratification into our life. That can be going to the gym, could be reading, could be running. Even abstaining from any of them is going to give you dopamine. Saying no to them, coming over that feeling of temptation, is not only going to make you mentally stronger and make it easier the next time, it is going to give you dopamine from just doing that alone. Learn a skill, whether it's guitar, whether it's fucking anything, getting good at chess, learning anything, doesn't even have to be a skill, just educating yourself, study, because these have to go, but you still need dopamine, so you have to replace them with, you could do all of these, you could do any of these, you can, you could do, there are so many things you could do. You can build things, whether that's Lego or whether it's a business, there's so many different things you can do. You just need to have a think, you just need to understand this has to go, this can't stay, this is going to fuck your life up more than you can possibly imagine. And this stuff is going to develop you significantly as an individual. And now this is the good part, this is how to actually, it's all good me saying to get rid of these, but how do we actually do that? Here are just some hacks, mindsets and systems that you can implement. There's not really an easy, you do this thing and it becomes easy. This is going to be difficult, but it's doable because I've done it and I'm a human, you're a human, and there's many other humans who have done it as well. So hacks, I have, this is for social media, I have an app called OneSec. What this does is it sets up like blockers, so it takes me like 20 seconds to get on any social media platform, so I don't just go on there. And if I do accidentally or subconsciously go onto social media, the blocker will come up and I'll go, okay, I've actually got nothing to do on here, so I just get rid of it. And what this does as well is you can set it up so you click this little button and it completely blocks this forever. Even when I set this up, this wasn't really a problem, but it just stops me from ever doing it ever again, because this is incredibly bad for you on so many levels. That has to go, non-negotiable. Set up the blockers for porn and the short form content as well. I'd recommend you start every day with a cold shower, because again, this is delayed gratification, but I find that it's the easiest way to set the tone for your day and just reset your baseline dopamine. Instead of, if you wake up and you scroll, you're a fucking idiot, because that's literally, that is the first thing you do, plays a major role in the rest of your day. That is, I do it every single morning, not to be some disciplined gay fucking guy who wakes up at 5 a.m, and he does these cold showers and he meditates. I just do it because it wakes me up quick and it sets the tone for the day always, and I actually can get into the day nice and quickly. Understand that the comfort you feel from this short form content is just going to lead to pain. It's going to fuck up your life. It's going to make life very, very bad after a certain while. Whereas if you put this in inverse, this stuff here can be quite painful, especially to start with. But what it does is it then leads to comfort in your life. And it's just the pain and comfort paradox of, if you seek comfort, you're going to find pain. But if you seek pain and self-inflict pain on yourself, not like banging your knee, but psychological pain from doing something difficult, you will find comfort in your life. Honestly, if it wasn't my job, I would actually, you can do that, but I would honestly uninstall social media. Maybe you do that first, just so you're not going completely cold turkey. But I've had phases in my life when I wasn't doing social media, I just didn't have Instagram. I didn't have TikTok. I didn't have Facebook. I had Snapchat, but I only had my close friends on there. And it was bliss. Social media is absolutely poison, in my opinion. The only reason I use it is because I'm a creator. I'm not a consumer. You should do something like that as well, because like I say, it's great for you. It's a great form of delayed gratification and dopamine, doing something hard and actually building something meaningful instead of doing any of this garbage. And every time you resist temptation, you build resilience. Every single time, scientifically, biologically, when you overcome one of these things, you want to do it but you don't, you strengthen a part of your brain. I believe it's the prefrontal cortex. I might be wrong about that, but you build resilience towards overcoming it again and again and again. And that, like for me, example, that's why I currently find it easier to say no to these things, because I've said no again, again and again, and I've built up mental resilience. For you, it's going to be hard, and it's hard to start with, but it gets significantly easier, I promise. And that is what you've got to look for, the light at the end of the tunnel. And you want no phone for at least the first 45 to 90 mins of the day. But like I say, if you're going phone in the morning, you can literally get yourself caught in a dopamine trap. You don't want to be doing that. But really, it's going to be difficult, but it's very, very doable, I promise. As long as you replace it with stuff like this, you can make effort feel incredibly good. Like for me, doing all of this stuff, it feels good because I don't do this, and that's how it should be, how it should be as a man. Because if you do all of this, you're frying your brain, you're frying your hormones, you're frying your testosterone, becoming a soft little boy. You don't want to be doing that. But that is everything that I would recommend to someone who wants to stop frying their mind and brain with cheap dopamine. But apart from that, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found some value from it. If you're someone who's interested in going to the gym and becoming healthy, which I recommend is the first step for absolutely anyone trying to improve their life, then I've got a program that I'm going to link in the description. It's on sale at the moment, $29.99. Incredible value for that price. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you found some value from it, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.